Yeah, the Addy'S, every February, they celebrate, the Ad Club, Oklahoma City Ad Club celebrates creative from the previous year.
Yeah.
Anything that was produced and showed up in the world January through December of the year before. So they always have judges from outside of the state and even the region judge, and pretty much most every agency and creative in town enters into the show. In fact, this year, I think they had a record number of entries, like maybe 1,100 entries, something like that. So the judges had their hands full, and we do well. And that's having been entering for years, and you kind of know, okay, what's our strongest stuff. We don't enter a ton. We pick and choose, favorites, some sentimental, some stuff that we feel might click. The judges tend to have really good pedigree in terms of their experience and just knowing the context of the kind of work that's done in a market like Oklahoma City. It's a lot of mostly local clients, even though some of them are bigger, but mostly local. So we're not working on multi-zillion dollar Super Bowl ads for the most part.
Not yet.
So we did well. We won 20 awards. I believe 10 gold, 3 silver, 7 bronze. COOP Aleworks is our biggest client, and so we did well with some of the new beers that we designed for them this past year, as well as Sonic Hard Seltzer, which they launched last year, which is kind of cool for us, even though we're essentially playing in Sonic's toy box in terms of their brand standards and everything. But I don't know if there's another design shop in the world that can say that they essentially helped create an alcoholic brand for a international fast food company. So that was really cool to be a part of that. Really fun thing with the Addy'S was they have the Jeff Fontana Special Award for Humor. I think they've had that since maybe 2000, and that was named after an actor, writer, director, Jeff Fontana, who was a big personality in town, did a lot of advertising, a lot of voiceover work, and passed away in his early 40s. And so they named it after him. This was, we won it this year for a radio commercial that I produced, and for Renaissance Salon and Spa. And I've been working with them for almost 20 years. It was the Robot House's 7th Fontana, my career 9th Fontana. I went to at my previous agency. And since they've only given out maybe 23 Fontanas, it's a pretty good track record. Pretty good ratio. And everybody's, not everybody, occasionally somebody will, because I'm known for this kind of work, and so somebody, occasionally will say like, oh, they need to name that after you. And I'm like, I'm not dead yet. I don't, I can't win my own award. I'm greedy enough that, keep it coming until at least I retire, but no, I'm just good, honoring Jeff and the folks that came before me. And again, we were talking a minute ago about how exciting it is to go to the Addy'S and see a ton of people I don't know. I'm 51 and I've been in the local industry for almost 30 years. And to see all the young folks, that 30 years ago, all of my friends, when we were all 21, we graduated college and, they all left town, because there was nothing here. There was nothing here. A hot Friday night in Oklahoma City was, Chili's and Blockbuster, so to see this great, young, vibrant, creative community that's really grown over the last, especially 15, 20 years. I love it. It's just, it excites me and it energizes me in my work, to see that, there's just so much cool stuff going on in town.